The Denver Broncos are currently staring down a high-stakes gamble that could either save their upcoming season or leave them completely empty-handed when the draft lights turn on. I have been tracking the front office moves very closely, and the risk of a massive reach is higher than ever before. We are looking at a situation where one single mistake could cost this team years of progress. You need to understand how thin the margin for error really is right now. Stick with me as we break down this developing story, and please subscribe to stay updated on Denver. Bo Nix is currently the center of a lot of talk, but the real news is about how Denver will use their number 62 pick in the upcoming draft. There are strong rumors floating around that the team might try to jump back into the first round, even though they do not have a third-round pick this year. This is a very big risk because they would have to give up a lot of their future just to move up a few spots. General Manager George Paton spoke about this recently, and he said that trading up into the first round is probably not going to happen. He mentioned that it would cost a huge amount of talent and picks to make that kind of jump. But here is the catch, because he did say he is very open to moving up within the second round. This means the team is looking for a specific kind of player, and they are willing to be aggressive to get him. It is a very tense situation because fans want a big star, but the team has to be careful with what they spend. They currently have 6 players they are looking at for that 62nd spot in the draft. The team feels good about these players, and they believe their process is working better than ever. We have to remember that this is what they call lying season in the league. Teams do not always say what they are really thinking, because they want to keep other teams guessing. The idea of trading up is exciting, but it also brings a lot of fear that they might lose too much capital. If they stay where they are, they might miss the star they want. If they move up, they might not have enough picks left to fill other holes on the roster. It is a classic dilemma for a team that is trying to get back to winning games. They are sitting at 62, and they have to decide if they want to stay patient or if they want to strike fast. This is the main story everyone in Denver is talking about, because the consequences are so high. The team has shown they can find talent in the second round before, and they are hoping to do it again this time around without making a huge mistake that hurts the future of the franchise. Nick Bonito is the perfect example of why this team feels so confident about their current draft position even if they do not move up. When this young defender was selected at pick 64 back in 2022, a lot of people were very confused. Many experts said the team reached for him, and that he was not ready for the professional level yet. But he proved everyone wrong by becoming a key part of the defense and showing incredible growth. This young athlete has a very specific playstyle that relies on speed and agility to get past blockers. He fits the team perfectly because he provides that edge pressure that every winning team needs in today's league. The front office loves him because he validates their scouting process even when the media is being very critical. When we look at how he plays, we see a player who never stops moving and always finds a way to be near the ball. This is the kind of success the team is looking for again at pick 62. They are not afraid of what the critics say, because they have seen this young defender turn into a real star. He is a high-impact player who changed how the defense operates on Sundays. The team believes they can find another player just like him who can come in and contribute right away. It is not about taking the most famous name, but about finding the right fit for the system. This young pass rusher has already earned accolades and shown that he belongs among the best in the game. He represents the ideal outcome for a second-round pick and gives the fans a reason to trust the leadership. Even if the fans are nervous about missing out on a first-round name, they can look at his production as proof that the plan works. He has shown that you do not need a top 10 pick to find a game-changer for your roster. The team is looking for that same kind of spark this year to help them compete in a very tough division. If they can find another athlete with his level of dedication and skill, the season could look very different. The focus is on finding that one player who can step in and make an immediate impact, just like he did when he first arrived in Denver. This situation matters so much because it will directly decide if the team wins more games this year or falls behind again. If the team makes a mistake with their top pick, they could be stuck at the bottom of the standings for a long time. Every single draft pick is like a building block for the future, and losing one is a major setback. The risk of failure is very real because the competition is getting stronger every single day. If they decide to trade up, they are betting everything on one single person to save the season. That is a lot of pressure for anyone to handle, and it could easily backfire on the entire organization. On the other hand, if they stay where they are and pick the wrong player, the fans will be very upset. We are looking at a season where every win is going to be incredibly difficult to earn. This choice will affect the defense, the offense, and the morale of the entire city. Winning more games is the only goal that matters right now, and this draft is the best way to get there. If they find a great player, they will have a much better chance of making the playoffs. If they fail, they might have to start the whole process over again next year. That is a consequence that nobody wants to face because it means another year of losing. The impact of this decision will be felt on the field from the very first game of the season. Fans are tired of waiting, and they want to see a team that can compete at the highest level. The simple truth is that this draft will define the next few years for the franchise. It is about more than just one name on a piece of paper. It is about the direction of the whole team and their ability to win. They need to get this right because the alternative is another season of disappointment and frustration. The stakes are as high as they can possibly be for the front office and the coaching staff. They are playing a dangerous game with the future of the team, and we are all watching to see what happens. Every fan should be concerned about how this plays out because it will change everything for Denver football very soon. Let us look at the best-case scenario for this team as the draft approaches. In the best world, the team stays at pick 62 and finds a superstar who was overlooked by everyone else. This player comes in and immediately makes the team better, leading to many more wins. The fans are happy and the critics are silenced because the plan worked perfectly. But now we have to look at the worst-case scenario, which is much more frightening for everyone. In the worst world, the team panics and trades away all their future picks to move up for a player who is not ready. This player struggles, and the team has no other picks to fix the problems on the roster. The team loses more games, and the season becomes a total disaster for the fans and the players. If this works, the general manager looks like a genius, and the team is back on track. But if it fails, there will be calls for everyone to be fired, and the team will be in a hole for years. The tension is building because nobody knows which way it will go. Short sentences increase the feeling of urgency as the clock ticks down to draft day. Will they be brave? Will they be smart? Or will they make a desperate move that ruins everything they have built? The pressure is sitting right on the shoulders of the decision makers in the front office. One phone call could change the history of the team forever. If they make the right call, they are heroes. If they make the wrong call, they are gone. It is a simple and brutal reality of the professional football world. We are all waiting to see if they have the courage to stick to their process or if they will flip the script at the last minute. The tension in the room must be incredible as they go over those 6 names they like. Every choice has a massive consequence that cannot be ignored. The fans are holding their breath because they know how much is on the line. If the team wins, we all celebrate. If they lose, it is a long road back to the top. This is the drama that makes the draft so exciting and so terrifying at the same time for every single person who loves this team. To wrap this all up, the Denver Broncos are at a massive crossroads with their 62nd pick. They have a history of finding gems in the second round, but the pressure to move up for a star is growing every day. The dilemma is simple. Do you trust your scouts to find a sleeper, or do you trade your future to get a big name? It is a choice that will define the Sean Payton era and determine if we see winning football again soon. Be honest with me right now. Would you trust this front office to give up future picks just to move into the first round? Or do you think it is smarter to stay patient and trust the process that brought us guys like Nick Bonito? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments because your opinion matters to this community. This is a huge moment for our team and we need to talk about it. If you love the Broncos and want to stay informed on every single move, please hit that like button right now. It really helps the channel reach more fans just like you. Also, make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss a breaking news update. We are going to be live during the entire draft to see exactly what happens with pick 62. Do not miss out on the conversation as we navigate this exciting and nervous time together. The future of Denver football is being decided right now, and I am glad you are here with me to witness it. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel as we get ready for the big night. I will see you in the next one as we keep a close eye on everything happening at Mile High. Go Broncos!